Hello, Mr. Ayodeji.
Hello, how you
I'm
doing?
good. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on this very big step that you're taking. I mean, it takes a whole lot of guts and commitment and determination. How does
Yeah.
that make you feel to be wanting to break a record? I mean, when was the last record broken?
I think the one so far that I'm really sure of, that's about a year plus now.
Okay, so how
Yeah.
does it feel like to want to again break this record? And as a Nigerian as well, how does that make you feel?
So I feel great. I feel like I'm ready for people that want to support, for myself that wants to go in. I feel great. I feel ready, and I feel like this is a go and this is going to be a win-win.
That's so good. There are a lot of aspects that you can choose when it comes to movie. Why did you choose to watch a movie for 160 hours?
So, like I said in my interview earlier, it's about the passion. It's about the drive. It's something I love to do. Movie, the magic that comes that makes the creation of movie.
Okay.
You know, the fact that I'm also a DOP, that I and the
Director of
camera.
production, yeah,
Yeah, you
okay.
understand. So the magic that happens in the process and after the delivery, you know, it gives me so much goosebumps. I always imagine how people like Luna Flying, people like Funke Akindele, the way they
Yeah.
imagine, the way they visualize,
They bring it
couple
to
couple
life.
with couple with the foreign directors like Zack Snyder, like Christopher Nolan. These people gives me sleepless nights, which is what I want to dedicate on the job. You
Okay.
understand? So, the truth of the matter is, these 7 days will give me time to actually understand the in depth of
Okay.
this magic.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find out something.
Okay. So this question is more like a two-way thing. How do you think that this movement is going to change you as a person, and what impact do you think you're going to be able to contribute to the Nollywood industry?
Okay, so like I said, like we said earlier, Nollywood is a global standard already. It's a global recognition already. I'm just a significant person that I feel like I can also impact this. I
Yeah.
can put this drive into people, influence the number of watch hour they have now, influence the cinema go to,
Okay.
influence people that still don't believe Nollywood movie is not the regular one anymore,
Okay.
and changing me in person in the aspect of this. I mean, I don't think this is going to change my
Not
person
like
anyway.
change you as a person, but how does that mean? There's this feeling that comes with growth, that comes with success, and
Yeah.
that comes with greatness. How do you think this is going to change your persona as a person?
So I feel like this will now allow people to actually be able to trust my judgment on movies,
Okay, that's
on my
true. That's true. You do
recommendation.
movie critic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
As a
that's true.
movie critic person, I want to be able to have a say. Say, oh, I want to be able to promote your movie. I want to be able to recommend your movie. And there are great number of movies out there. I watched Suspicious premiere a
Yeah.
couple of days ago. The magic they made is the future we are expecting in Hollywood, and it's
I see
exactly
that.
what I want people to find out.
I see that. That's very good. Once again, I say congratulations to
Thank
you
you
on this
so
very good
much.
movement. And you forgot to answer that earlier. We are asking that what do you think the people out there can do for you? Well, from me and him, we are asking, we are pleading, we are begging for every one of you to please turn up, share, tell a friend, and be a part of this progress.
Fatunla, popularly known as Baby.
Thank you everyone for being here today. I Thank you everyone for being here today. I really appreciate your time and effort into this. So,
Yeah. So I would like you to actually share with us probably why are you going on this attempt?
okay, so for real, my passion for movie started way back, the times of Shauride, and some other movies that has driven my passion for movie industry. And it went all the way to October 1st, produced by Kulia Folayan, and some amazing movie like that has come out over time. So one of the things that really drive me, especially to movie, to say I can do this and to elevate this movie environment to a global standard is movie industry needs more understanding from the marketing to the people itself to be interested in Nollywood. I still see a lot of people, as great as Nollywood is doing, I still see a lot of people say it to my ear that I don't do Nigerian movie. It's saddening to me, and I want to change that story. I want it to be a beacon of Africa as it is, and I want it to always stand out as Nigerians always stand out everywhere. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, that's actually nice. Why are you going for Nollywood exactly? There's no Bollywood, Hollywood, and a lot of things. Can you tell us the purpose why you actually said, okay, you want to celebrate Nollywood?
So I wanted to celebrate Nollywood from the. I understand the marketing. Like I said, marketing aspect of Nollywood is number one thing that, as a business person that I am, the marketing aspect of Nollywood has gone to the extent of people using as far as a 150 million naira to shoot movie right now. People spending as much as 300 million naira to shoot movie right now, and still the return are still very, very hard. And we know how much Africa Magic buy movie right now, and we know what Netflix is doing since when they came to Nigeria. They came into Nollywood, as I say. So this whole aspect as a whole, people need to know, people need to understand that Nollywood is not just the regular. Nollywood is beyond. Nollywood is not what you used to know. Nollywood needs support. Nollywood needs to be celebrated.
Okay, in that aspect, we have seen a lot of people going for Guinness World Record. Why did you say I want to go for Guinness World Record? And what's the significance you tend to bring up for us after this project?
So, breaking the world record has been something on my mind since like 2015, when even before 2015, when Kathy did her dance at Silverbed. I auditioned for it, but I wasn't in. Then I wasn't in for the audition, and since then I've said it in my mind. You know what? I'm going to do this. And after that, sometimes later, I had another chance of my friend. One of my friends also did dance again at Maryland Mall. I was very supportive during the process. I was motivated. I was really, really motivated throughout the time when it was a challenge for him. And I was looking at myself like, this is something I can achieve. I'm like, I do movies like, when I was in school, sorry, taking you back to this, I did movie for 2 days straight. Unknowingly, like, I just find out I've been watching movie for 2 days. I'm like, man, and I'm not tired. Okay. I mean, because fuel was friendly, so I could do more. So later, I consult some of my friends after I see someone like Idabasi inspired me to say, you know what, guy, this is what you do. This is what you've been doing. I've been reviewing movie for the past 3, 4 years now, and I've gathered a lot of audience in this aspect. So I just felt like if I could do 4 days, which when I tried it in February and it was successful, I knew 7 days won't be a deal breaker.
Okay. I believe you've actually heard from your smart, so I'm going to direct it down to the house for questions. So please, if you have questions, please signify. I'm sure we'll have questions, right? All right, okay, we have Angel from As the Apple Blog.
Okay, so hi. So what you're about to attend is a really big deal, right?
Yeah.
In the country itself, and it's going to be 7 whole days, right? So I want to ask, what are the challenges you think you face during this period? Because 160 hours is a big deal, right? So what are the challenges you think you face?
Thank you very much, Angel from Aside Apple. Yeah, so you said my challenges that I possibly face. So that's one of the things that drove I and my team so that we can do 4 days dry run. And we've taken note of all the challenges we had, which includes something around health. We look into the health issue, we look into the media aspect, and we look into the technical aspects. These are measured with, these are areas we've taken serious measure to consider the outcome that might happen during this process. So some of the challenges is basically health, and you know how sleep, you can't cheat nature, so they say. So, but interestingly, Guinness record has made it really simple. They made it easier. They said you have 5 minutes in every 1 hour. That means if you do it 24 hours, you have 2 hours to rest. So during the dry run, we were able to achieve 24 hours, having 2 hours to rest. And then the following day, we did the same thing, having 2 hours to rest. The third day was difficult. You know, it was really challenging. But with the fact that I've been practicing since then, trust me, Angel, I'm here for you.
All right.
Yeah, in your speech, you said you are doing this to promote the Nigerian movie industry.
Yes.
Are you in collaboration with stakeholders in Bollywood, or you are doing it alone?
So, thank you. Punch. So, thank you very much, Mr. Okwelua. I really appreciate that question. So, yes, I've written some letters. First off, we started with the board association for movies in Nigeria as a whole, and they gave us like, okay, you need to reach out to the producers if you are going to use their content and all. So we wrote letters to them. Though no much feedback, but some of them has been supportive so far. We've been meeting them in various events, getting their interviews, and them promising to show up for the events, which we are going to be having to post a lot of content on this later. So apart from that, we find out, no, we can't use the product if we don't get their permission. So we are streaming basically from streaming platforms, which will be disclosed before the event.
Okay, pick one from what brand? Guardian.
You mentioned some challenges, but you failed to talk about electricity.
Okay.
Me, I've been staying here for like 30 years. I know what it is. So I know what's like power.
Yeah.
How do you put?
So, Mr. Yemi, I actually mentioned technical issues. So I just didn't brief into it more. So we had really issue with technical. I think within 4 days we spent more than 200K on 4, which is really crazy. But now we've taken measure, and if there's anything, the electricity so far now has been encouraging. But if that is not available, there is a set aside inverter, which we said, okay, this is going to be very helpful. Also, what powers inverter as known as generator? I mean, there's a set aside 2 generator to also power that inverter in case the electricity is not available. So I hope that answers your question, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, what are brands? Do I have to read?
So my name is Sheldon. My question was if we show the movie, people might be there to watch this.
Definitely.
What plan do you have for people that are going to watch it? Because if I sit down for like maybe 4 to 3 hours and I'm going to wind my mouth and it feels or I'm so uninterested.
Okay.
So what is the plan for people coming to watch it?
Good. So what do you call the name, sir? Mr. Shegun from Vanguard. Thank you very much for that question. That's a very, very important one because everybody loves movie, and movie is something you don't do without popcorn. We know how they go together, popcorn and softs. You understand? So what the arrangement we have for that is we are making it available that people, the movie enthusiasts, the movie lovers can actually meet their favorite celebrities to keep them engaged. You meet your favorite celebrities. There are games to be played downstairs, outside the Igondo Theater Hall. There are games that will be outside at the event center. There are celebrities to meet. There are friends to connect with. There are different people to meet afresh. It's festive period. Where would you rather spend your time in the next for 7 days than environments where you can connect, play game, meet people, and have fun?
We're talking about celebrities. Among the celebrities, who would expect to see around?
Okay.
So for now, that's going to be a closed door discussion.
Yes.
You're going to see, you'll be seeing our post, you'll be seeing the time and which time and when you're meeting a particular celebrity as time goes on. Every day we post a celebrity and tell you what time they're coming. So if they are your favorite, if they are one of those people you've been waiting for, either from the Big Brother section or they are from the Nollywood section or the music aspect, just know you're here for everything that has to go fun.
Okay.
Sorry, one more.
Okay.
After this, the new plans goes
So, after this, to be honest with you, I'm looking into really investing into directing, and that comes with making movie. And obviously, also my movie critic, I'm really going to really invest in it. And trust me, you're not going to be seeing any bad movie by the time I start coming for each and every movie that is not up to what you are expecting. So I hope that answers your question.
Okay, CTH.
Okay. So we've talked about challenges and possible things to be done
Yes.
to work that out. And then you made mention of health-wise and what things have been done to make sure that you are fully in health. You said 3 days was a lot, but you're going for 7 days. And what
4
operations
days.
are
It was 4 days.
Sorry. And you said it was hard on the third day.
Yeah.
So what operations are in order to make sure that any emergencies concerning medical issues are going to be taken care of immediately? Health is wealth.
Yeah, health is wealth. Thank you very much from City Edge. I appreciate that question so much because it allows me now to express more of the things I went through during the 4 days dry run. The third day, I had issue, I had swollen feet, I had, in fact, at a point, I was like, man, can I do this? Yes, of course. I could remember the day we were going to have the dry run. We were going to start by 8 in the evening. I was still looking for a way to get my hair cut around 3. I wasn't resting. I wasn't taking my time, and I was still trying to let my amazing management to know we can do this. They've been on board even before the whole plan started. But it was just a matter of, can you do this? Let's see if you can do this. You understand? So I had to convince them that I can do it. I had to pull all in that I can do it. So now, for the past 3 months, I've been in the hotel, I've been resting, and I've been eating well. And if you see my dry run videos out there, you will know there's a change, there's a difference between then and now. So that's something to tell you that there's a assurance of rest of mind that I have. There's a level of rest of mind that I'm having right now that, trust me, we're going to do this together.
Okay, so do we have anyone else? Okay.
So one more thing.
All right.
So for the 7 days, what is the security arrangement like? This you be showing me over the night.
Okay, interesting, because security arrangement is a very safe discussion for people that are coming, and also that also makes me branch in the discussion about Egon. So a lot of time when I meet celebrities and I tell them this is happening at Igondo, I get this vibe. Let me use Jay-Z, Mama. I get this vibe of Igondo. What they don't know is that some of their favorite followers, fans, are actually rooted at Igondo. Igondo deserve to see those celebrities. We are not just about the island. Even if you talk about the mainland, we are not about the Ikeja axis. Igondo needs to meet the people they voted for based on, from award section, they vote for you. From BBN, they vote for you. Most of the things you do, they vote for you. There are movie centers here that shows movies that people pay as much as 7,000 naira to watch. These are the people that deserve to meet their favorite celebrities. And that's why we strategically pick Igondo. Say Igondo deserve more, and we want to show that Igondo can also be a safe space. So for that safe space to happen, we've written letter to every agency to say, FIRS, military, FRC, FRSC, military, police officer. We've written so many letters to them, and they've been granting us our space to say they'll be available for us. So you can be sure that you're secure and you're safe in the space.
So my name is Pedro from Fatunla. My question is, we all know that today in the Nigerian entertainment industry, the Yoruba aspect of it, the Yoruba genre of the film industry are taking over the space, considering what a blockbuster movie we have
Yeah.
now. So, and we know that the mother association of that sector is the Tampan. Have you reached out to them through their president, Mr. Latin, and what is the feedback?
So we sent an email to them, and we sent an email to them, and that's something that I'm going to discuss with my team to be sure before I give you an answer to this, so that I can be accurate about what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to give you a feedback about this. But so far, for every agency necessary to be aware about this, we've reached out to them so far. So if I check the archive, they will definitely be among people we've reached out to.
All right, any more questions? Okay, sorry, Angel.
Hi, this is just a very short question. How can the world support this event?
So interestingly, we find out that we went into this understanding a bit of what we are going in for. And then when we got there now, at this stage, we see how big it is. We've seen that to even make this possible, we need about 60 to 70 workers. For 7 days, that's going to be major. We need about 30 to 35 media people, because we're going to be live streaming, like on the go, live stream on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and other media partners that we have. So the only way the world can support this is to come out, support us. And if you have materials, you can say, okay, this is what we have to also help you get this through. Igodo Lagos Theatre has done amazing work already, being a major support. So I believe that the same vision they see that makes them support to the extent of giving us so much, other people can also see and be part of this success by also giving whatever that is convenient at their space, including their presence and support.
Yeah, thank you.
Uh, for those that will come to, the viewers that will come to YouTube, maybe doing your quest,
Yes.
are they going to pay for movie ticket or is it free?
So, as is known, Guinness World Record is an NGO and is never paid for. So, just know all you have to do is register on a link that you see on our bio. On every media partner, we have that link on their bio. The moment you register, you get a barcode. It's totally free. Totally free. But we have vendors that you can get stuff in case you come with your partner, your loved ones, your family, your children, whoever they had to you come with them. You are sure that when you get here, there are vendors that can give you anything you want outside, as you want, as you request.
All right.
You keep mentioning outside. Like, what are our audience expecting outside? The reason why I'm asking is that is it the movie that you are watching, that is the one they are also watching outside, or we are live streaming what is inside here, what is going on inside here for them outside?
Okay, amazingly, we made it available to people outside by also daytime. Daytime we can't project outside. It's bright and might not be clear. There are games, like I said, there are games like draft, there are games like Ayopon, there are games like chess, there are games like darts. There are snookers and there are table tennis outside. So you can keep yourself engaged during the day. But the moment it's 7, you can show that the screen can be very well displayed, and the movie we're watching inside is the same thing you have access to outside. As long as you have the barcode, you are in.
Any other question? Anyone? All right. So if people, and I would like to direct this to the director, I'd like to ask, why did you decide to support this team and say, okay, I want you guys to be part of this and I want to partner with this vision?
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for coming out. I'm not the one supporting.
Okay.
It's, as you know, the governor of Lagos State has, over the years, as Governor Sanwo-Olu, has over the years invested in the arts. According to the themes agenda, there is one of the aspects called entertainment and tourism. And our job at the Lagos Theatre Igondo is to just be an extension of that vision. And over the last 3 to 4 years, we have been here in Igondo supporting creative talent. And every time we see another opportunity and we see someone who's determined and ready to nation, coupled with the intelligence, we are like, this guy is a game changer, and he's the reason why we are here, and we're hoping that through this record, by God's grace, it would definitely happen. It would not just put Nigeria on the map once more, because Nollywood has done great for this country and for the entire continent. There's no doubt about that. So I don't believe the record is going to put Nollywood out there to the world, no. But it's going to re-emphasize the strength of the Nigerian movie industry, So it's going to be the voice again that would be a further stamp to let the world know that, see, we're here, we're taking over, and we're going nowhere anytime soon. So we're just hoping that this would not just start and end with Ayodeji's attempt and victory. It would also be an extension from him to every young person out there, every young creative out there, every young creative coming out of the city of Lagos that see nothing is absolutely impossible. Nothing is impossible. Everything, this is like the land, the city of dreams, and you can be whatever it is you want to be, even if it's in watching movies. Yeah. Yes, so
Alright.
I hope that answers your question.
Yes. A quick one. Any question to the director? Anyone? Any question? Okay.
I'm sorry,
All right, that's fine.
Star Director, well done, sir.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
very much for the support.
Thank you.
My name is Shehu Kubanga. So my question would be, if for the seventh day and then this place is full of it, a lot of people, and it's considering, he got the motivation to extend it to 14 days. No, it can actually happen. Is he going to get the same support from
Well, the truth of the matter is, I understand that they say if you're going to eat a frog, you can as well eat a big one. Because we don't, that hasn't happened yet. It's not, we cannot say this is what would happen, what we would do. But we know that he would receive the same support that he's received from day one. Because it's not really about the length of days, you know. I know, yes, we checked availability, schedule, we try to readjust the timetable of the theater to support this, you know. But bottom line is, it's always, when the people are happy, I guess the mission is fulfilled, because it's to get the people to a point where they appreciate the mission. And if the people are appreciating it, then you do whatever it is you need to do within your capacity to accommodate that extension, you know. So I don't know if it's going to be extension in days, hours, times, but I know that he will be happy and the people will be happy by the time all of this is over. I hope that answers your question.
Any other question? Any other question? Okay, in the absence of that, I would like you to say something to him, which is a word of encouragement. What do you think you can tell him, and in the next 7 days, or probably next 1 month, he would stick to his head and be like, oh, he told me this, and that was why I had to keep pushing forward.
Oh, from me to him?
Yes, to him.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure he knows this, but I've lived all my life competing. I was a national dance champion for 3 years.
Wow.
In 2001, 2003, and 2004. I was winner of Celebrity Takes Two, first season in 2009. No, 2007 actually. I think the dates for Kafi that you're talking about it was 2005, not 2015. I said I'll correct you. 2015 is just a couple of years ago. So please, I know you have it on camera, but it's 2005, not 2015.
Okay.
And the only thing I've learned from competitions over the years, I mean, apart from inspiring people, is that we just always need to remember that the morning after the competition will always come. There's nothing you can do about it. The morning after the attempt would always come. And you need to ask yourself, how do I want to wake up that morning? Do I want to wake up as someone who attempted and failed? Or I want to wake up as someone who attempted and was victorious? And I achieved what I set out to do. You know, you can't push away the next morning. That morning would always come. The morning on the 8th day will come. You know, but it's what you do within the 7 days, how well you prepare for the 7 days, that gets you to a point where you embrace the 8th day with joy, knowing that you left no stone unturned. You know, knowing that you set the pace, and now others can look at it and say, just like you mentioned, if Kafi could do it, if Hilda could do it, they would now start saying, if Ayodeji could do it. And you want your name to be on that Hall of Fame. You want your name to be, when they call it, to always be a name that inspires. A good name is always greater than silver or gold. So we're not doing this for the money. We're doing this so that the years after the 7th day will be glorious, you know, for not just you, but every young person that comes after you. So when you think of the weight of that on your shoulder, it helps you prepare hard, because you know that that 8th day will come and you will not be dead on that day. You will be alive. So whatever you could have done to make it glorious for every other person who is a stakeholder, you have to do, put in the work, and then God will just, God will bless the rest. You know, And you were not a champion because you attempted this. You were a champion long before. From the moment you conceived it in your mind, it means it was finished. You know, things are always created twice. You've created it in your mind, it's just to manifest it for the world to see. And I'm sure you'll be fine. So take it from someone who's been a champion a couple of times. The morning would, the 8th day would always come. You'll be fine. Don't play with preparation. You'll be fine.
Thank you so much, sir. So without that, I'm going to take this over to the project director.
All right. Thank you so much for those words of encouragement. That was quite beautiful. Thank you all, members of the press, for coming around to support us. We do not take it for granted. We do not take your time, your resources, that you'll be putting the platforms that you're putting this on. We do not take it for granted. And please help us extend warm regards to the colleagues, the leaders, the business leaders that have thought it important to be part of this initiative. And also, further information will be handed out. We'll be having other subsequent press materials come out after now. And also, his handle definitely there will be doing quite a number of things on his handle from henceforth in terms of communication materials on the modus operandi, different operations, and also awareness about the platform. On all our partners, the celebrity partners and co, as he has said, we'll also be announcing them and often with them as with the efficient of time. I want to sincerely thank everyone for coming around. I just want to wish us a safe journey back to our destination.